welcome to your free Psychic Tarot weekend reading with me, Natalie, spelled Natalee. Guys, this is going to be an intense message. They channeled some really heavy stuff to me. They channeled heavy drum beating, like beating of like tribal drums, okay? This is like ancestral. So, and even if you don't come from a lineage where they ever beat drums, this is what it means, okay? For some of you, that'll be more correct than others of you, depending on like who you are, where you come from. But they also showed me that Mel Gibson movie. I think it's Apocalyptico. I know it's not Apocalyptica because that's one of my favorite bands. They got famous for doing Metallica on 4 strings, on 4 cellos. Anyway, sorry, that was random. Apocalypse something. And this is a big weekend. This is going to be a huge weekend. I'm glad that this is crazy, you guys, because Saturn and Pluto haven't done what they're doing on Sunday since like 1512, 15 something. And this is like what they're channeling to me is sort of like that time. And indigenous people, oh my God, this is gonna, Jesus Christ, let's get into the message. The Star, first card out, the Star, healing. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is so weird. I was just talking to my mother about this. Not about this, but something connected to this in a different way. Come here. Whatever's going on in your life right now, you're healing your ancestry, you're healing your family. You're actually healing family traumas, but not quite in the sense that you might normally think of family trauma. This is going back to whatever your family was doing in the 1500s, okay? Okay? Whatever power struggles you're going through right now is a power struggle energy that your ancestors were going through 1512, 1548. Holy shit. I just got the chills. This really resonates for some of you, like to the T. My readings could just be for one person or it could be for multiple people. Take what resonates. You might not even know that this resonates, this part of it. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. What's this here? Ooh, okay. We have 3, yeah. The 6 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 3 of Swords. I feel like this is heartbreak. I feel like this is really sad. This is something that was hard to do. There's something that's hard for you to do right now, and there was something that was hard for your ancestor to do, and it could have to do with giving away. It's like, I'm just going to say it, for some of you, it's giving your children away. Some of your ancestors might have had to give their children away. It's like they had to give away the child, broke their heart, but for their ultimate betterment, okay? It was for their ultimate good. And right now, you, okay, your ancestral line, the energies are like ricocheting down to you. The pressure is on you. I'm so sorry, honey. The pressure's on you to like resolve and complete this energy, to send the healing out to all the bonds, links, and connections that you're connected to, okay? There's something that you've got to have compassion for. You have to be a little bit They're telling you judicious in your giving. If you look at the Six of Pentacles, number one, he has the scales, okay? So he's not going to give more than he has. He's not going to give more than he can. Secondly, he's giving to this person and he's not giving to this person. See that? How he's being generous with this person, but this person is begging and not getting any of this person's attention. His body language is towards this person. His face, his eyes, his hand, his money, everything's towards this person. You might have to choose someone to receive your goodwill and your generosity over someone else. And it really breaks your heart to do this. But you know that it's for your betterment. You know it's for the best. You know that it's for your own healing. You know that it's good for you. Okay? This could be certainly in love, where you are choosing one lover over another. And it's really difficult for them because they love you. But it could be in any way, shape, or form. This could be in your friendships, in your family, in your work situation, your work groups. But there's a difficult choice that you have to make for yourself, for your own peace of mind, for your own serenity, for your own inner peace. It's very difficult. It's sort of heartbreaking to make, to follow your heart, to actually heal yourself, and to put your own healing above other people's comfort levels. Okay? But you know that this is what you have to do in order to, oh my God, this is going to be published the day of the Cancer lunar eclipse. And this is Cancerian energy, the Chariot. This really is letting your heart lead the way. And it includes leaving someone or something behind, or choosing someone who deserves your generosity over someone that hasn't earned it or doesn't support you in some way, shape, or form. There's a reason why he's not giving to this person. There's a good reason why he's not giving to this person. This is going to be the grateful person. This is going to be the person that might even give to him in the future. It's like there's an emptiness here. That if he gives to this person, they're just going to keep asking for more, or they're going to take advantage, or they're going to stay a victim, or, what have you. Whereas if he gives to this person, it's an investment. With some people you spend time with and you don't get it back. And with other people you invest time with, where you get a return on that investment. This is about investing in someone who loves you, who supports you, who has your best interests at heart, over someone who isn't true, is what I just heard. Or for whatever reason, even if this is just a temporary lapse in their character, or they just look bad right now, whatever the case is, it's still something you have to do in order to move forward in some really big and important way. Okay? What's the next message? Because I'm not sure if you have to leave this person behind, but you do have to move your energy and attention. You do have to move it over to this, to this, basically. And what's really lovely, you guys, is, what does this look like to you? That banner, that canopy over his chariot. It's from the star. So you are really following your own North Star here. You're following your heart's desire. You're taking control of your own passions, your own love, your own life. Okay? And it's so important to you. It's like you're putting yourself first, finally, and ultimately. And you're even loving yourself so much that you're making this hard decision. You could be breaking someone's heart, but just remember, you're not responsible for anyone else's feelings. You're not responsible for how anyone feels at any given time. to say, you made me sad. That's giving your power away. That's victim mentality. Giving your power away to someone, giving them the power to make you sad. Okay, there should be a boundary there. There should be a boundary there. So if someone's guilting you and saying, you're breaking my heart, you're making me sad, you're just following your heart. You're just honoring. Your only responsibility is to yourself. Your only responsibility is to honor who you really are. That's what this weekend is about. You're going to have opposition to that with that full moon of needs, your primal needs, your intuitive needs, your heart needs, directly opposing Saturn and Pluto. What should be done, what's responsible, what's logical, what makes sense. What's the tried and true way? This is protocol. This is how things are done. It's in direct opposition to what your heart wants. Uranus goes direct Saturday night, I believe. So when that planet, it's stationed right now. It's just like sitting there. When it starts moving direct in Taurus, the early degrees of Taurus, that could give you a boost. Venus enters Pisces, so your heart is going to be so much more plastic. Okay, open. So just remember that, because I just don't want you to start taking on someone else's feelings and as your responsibility. Your only responsibility is to yourself. And if anyone's saying, you're breaking my heart, you're making me feel this way, they're crossing a boundary and they're trying to put you on the line for how they feel. That's crossing a boundary, and that's inappropriate. Okay. What's the next message that needs to be said here? There was a boundary that was crossed with your ancestor too. There was something restrictive. The Ace of Cups. You're moving on. You're totally moving to you already. Everything I just said is confirmation to you. You already know this. You already know what makes you happy. You already know where the love is. You already know where you can go to refill your cup. See, this is the cup of overflowing. You drink it and it just, from the bottom up, there's just more and more and more. It's bottomless. It's like the eternal, tuck everlasting, the eternal fountain. Not of youth, of love, okay? Okay? See how the streams just keep coming? And it's coming out of nowhere. This could be an emotional awakening for you. That's come out of nowhere that you totally didn't expect. And now it put you on the spot to really stand up for it, to really say, okay, I can let go of this other thing, or I have to choose what makes me feel loved and happy and secure over, it could be putting you on the spot, but it's about you proving to the universe that you are ready for this abundance. There's an emotional healing, an emotional abundance here for you this weekend. Okay? That goes back to what I said here. They're showing me this again. This person is the Ace of Cups. This person you invest your time with, where you get so much back in return. You get love, you get affection, you get care, consideration, privacy, space. Whatever it is that you need, you get in spades from this person. This person's more of a taker. Excuse me. Oh my God, you guys, I just went into a huge hacky coughing fit. Like really bad, where it's like there was a hand around my throat. Just, it was really intense. Okay. And it was a little bit more intense than like what I would normally experience. And they told me, like, I felt like I was dying, okay? Like choking and not able to breathe. And they told me, as I was thinking that I'm dying, like, you know, they told me that this is this right here. This person doesn't necessarily need to be like a taker. They can be, but they're just someone who's not giving to you. So even if they've given to you before, a friend, family, coworker, whatever is going on right now, whatever it is that you're having to choose that they're not supportive of, or whatever it is that heals you or gives you this peace, whatever this love is, it could be, it looks like a relationship because it's the cups. It could even be a feminine principle, something about the feminine with the naked woman and the cup. Very receptive. Whatever it is that they're not jiving with, they're telling me, don't let them drown out your own voice. Don't let the other side like overpower you with their words. And I'm just going to say this, you don't need to explain yourself. Okay? You don't need to explain yourself. They just showed me the 8 of staves. You really don't need to explain yourself. Oh my God. When did that flip? The 2 of Pentacles, okay? You don't need to explain yourself. This is really about, you might not have done this yet. You or the person you're connecting to might not have done this yet, okay? You could be thinking about it. Thinking about, how do I do this? How in the world do I do this? Because you know what you want. You're being guided by your star, your North Star, your healing. You know what that is. You know who that is if it's a relationship. But I feel like with this too, you're like, for some of you, it's this, where you are feeling really caught in between 2 major relationships. Because I don't necessarily feel like this is like an easy thing. Like, see, like they're both very similar. Both very similar. I don't feel like you want to break anyone's heart at all. With the star coming out in the first big energy for your reading, it could even be that you are having to choose between 2 major relationships that you love and cherish dearly. Let's start clarifying, and then we'll continue. Tell me about the star. This is a past life relationship. You could have also known this person in childhood. Maybe you grew up together. But if not, when you first met this person, like when you first saw them, it could have been love at first sight. You instantly recognize them as your home, your healing, your safe space. All right, now let's take a look at this. This hard situation. It's a hard situation. It's a hard situation, okay? Right out the gate, we got strength. I'm taking them all, actually. I'm taking them all. 1, 2, there's 5 cards here. We have strength. This is exactly what it looks like. It's having strength to persevere through this. This is also about overcoming your own weaknesses. It's Beauty and the Beast. So if you are having difficulty speaking what you want or speaking what you feel, or putting your foot down or having boundaries or going after what you want, whatever it is for you, anything that could even be self-sabotaging, this is your opportunity to get over it and to conquer it. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is the most loyal and devoted, loving queen of all the court queens, okay? This person could be, it could be any one of these three. Any one of these three. The nobleman, the receiver, or the ousted. If this is the noble person, then they're wealthy, they have resources, and they're good with resources. And when they don't have resources, they can manifest resources. They can manage their wealth. And they know how to give judiciously. They're thinking long-term. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be. If they're the recipient of the generosity, then you can expect whoever you are choosing to give back to you tenfold. Like, you give them a leg up and they turn into like a wonderful ally. Once you build them up a little bit, they turn into a powerful figure that will give back to you. But you will choose them over the other person. We have the Lovers. Okay. For some of you, where this is a love relationship, it is making a difficult choice in love because there's a Three of Swords. There's heartbreak. It's a hard choice to make. There's something difficult, and the Lovers is a choice in love. This is a difficult choice to make, but you know you have to make it. And it's another soulmate card. These two are soulmate cards. This is a card of destiny with the star, which is sort of like fame, fate, destiny. There's something really fated about this. Like, this was always supposed to happen and happen this way. They're showing me 1512, 1548, because this is like directly, energetically, this is directly linked to that 15 something in your line of ancestry going back. This is totally karma coming back to just like resolve itself energetically, so things are right with the universe. I know that sounds really huge to say, but I'm just the messenger, okay? So this is definitely, for some of you, it actually makes you feel better knowing that the difficulty you're going through right now is something that an ancestor went through however many generations up to the 1500s, 16th century, okay? Four of Swords, you have to meditate on this if you meditate, and pray on it if you pray. Or smoke a joint by the fireplace if you smoke a joint by the fireplace. Okay? But this is going to be something that you thought a lot about. Like, you didn't just jump into this. You're not just jumping to conclusions. You're taking the time, you're feeling it out, and then we have another Two of Pentacles underneath. So it's directly having to do with an important relationship and juggling an important relationship. Not juggling, I take that back. It's not juggling. It's making a really strong and difficult decision about how to proceed when two important connections, two important relationships are opposed. If I wait, they'll give me the answer, okay? Okay. There's two relationships important to you, very important to you. But in order to move forward with your personal happiness, you have to choose a relationship, but there's something difficult about making this choice. And that heartbreak, I feel, is for everyone. 3 people, 3 swords, 3 relationships. You and the other 2 and the other 2 to each other. But you're gonna, this is you. You know in your bones. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify this right here. Maybe we'll get more about this Ace of Chalices. Tell us more about this Ace of Chalices, please. They're pointing out the communion. Oh. Oh. What we got? Very Capricorn energy. With the Queen of Pentacles on the table. So that's Capricorn energy. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. I'm sorry, not the Hierophant, the High Priestess. I am pulling it for you, okay? That is you. So now we've got this going on here for you. Okay. What about the weekend? Hold on. You could be sneaky this weekend. You could be busy with something, sort of behind closed. Oh my God, they just got me Romeo and Juliet, like sneaking away together. Very secret with this High Priestess and then the Devil, Two of Pentacles. This is a little bit beyond a choice here. This is like, the High Priestess is secret. Secret knowing, intuitive knowing, even psychic ability in some of you. You know the well to go to for the overflowing, for the, gushing, okay. Yes, for love relationships, these are very powerful orgasms, okay. This is like a burst. And the Devil is like horny. Very Capricorn energy. A lot of people will be channeling Capricorn and Cancer energy this weekend, okay? You could even be deciding, like before you make your ultimate decision, or as you're trying to make this big decision here, let's get the next message, shall we? I already knocked. What's the next message after the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups? You might be too busy for this weekend. You might be too busy working this other stuff out with this other person this weekend to really kind of give your attention to this primary relationship, the more primary relationship. Well, I wouldn't even say the more. For some of you, yes, but for others of you, oh, did you see that? Did you see that? 10 of Cups. Human love perfected, ladies and gents. Yeah, you know what makes you happy. You know what your happiness looks like. And I feel you're going to get it. You're going to get it. It's going to be rough right now because of this difficult choice you have to make, but it's about correcting the imbalance. It's about correcting the imbalance of energies from 15 whatever, from your ancestors. They couldn't do it, and it's up to you to do it, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the 10 of Cups. Tell us more about the 10 of Cups. What do we need to know about the... Oh, how did I know? How did I know? I saw the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and I was like, 10 of Wands with the 7 of Cups. You're going to realize after you get through the craziness of this weekend, because there's going to be opposition to you trying to move this forward. You're going to realize when you come out the other end that all of the burdens that you thought were your burdens weren't really real. It was an illusion. It was fake. Any of the old ideas you thought, the old ways of thinking, the old ways of feeling. You're going to be happy that you honored your intuition. You're going to be happy that you went towards your healing and your love and you followed your gut. You're going to be happy because when you do come out the other end of it is when you'll have more of this clarity that you're sort of right now trying to work through. Like, you're really following your star here. You really are. And that's really important because you don't always need to know. You have to trust. You have to trust. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm following my heart and my intuition. And I know I have my connection. I know I have my connection to source, to the divine, to the cosmos, that it's going to work out. And then it does. And then you can have that perspective looking back on the burdens that you were taking on unnecessarily, making it harder for yourself. Like, oh, I get it now. I get it now. All right, let's go ahead and pull Love Oracle before landscapers monopolize our time. Just kidding. What's the Love Oracle? Because this does... Uh-oh, what's this? It was jumping out. You saw that. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So forgive any parents that need forgiving ASAP. Let it go. Let them be responsible for their own feelings. Okay, honey? Okay, honey bunny? Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Big deal. This could be a hard choice. The hard choice in love, but it makes you happy and it heals family issues, okay? Okay, they're getting closer. I know. One more. No! Go away. I'm working. I'm helping people. Oh, shoot. Hold on. See, when I get too ahead of myself and too goofy. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon energy. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. This might look impossible. Whatever this is with the person that you love, it's just an illusion. All of the obstacles, I'm telling you, all the obstacles, all the burdens, all the responsibility, that's the illusion. All you got to focus on is your 10 of Cups happiness, human love perfected, your happily ever after, and your healing and what you know to be true. Okay? I love you guys forever, and we'll talk Monday. Bye.